Dougray Scott and Jamie Sives, thanks very much for joining.
Sorry about that.
Well, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about the film first of all. One Last Chance, new Scottish film, but not a kilt in sight, no Scottish sketch involved. Give us a wee synopsis of it first, Dougray.
It's set in a small town called Tomintoul. That's the real place.
That's the real place.
Tully Bridge is a fictional place. We filmed it in Tomintoul. And it's a movie about escape, really, about these four friends who kind of find this, what they think is a lump of gold, and they think it's their meal ticket out of there, and they go on this sort of journey, and they get into all sorts of trouble with the local sort of hard man, and you know, everything in the end works out very well for them, but it's a kind of journey of discovery, and it's a beautiful film. I love it, and the actors are, I mean, I play a cameo in it, but Jamie's the star of it, and he's fantastic. And very proud to be involved with a film with Jamie.
My wallet out.
No, but the thing is that people might get confused because it was called The Bum's Rush.
It was, yeah.
And so why the change of the title?
The Americans don't know what Bum's Rush means. I think it's a fantastic title, but I mean, One Last Chance really kind of sums up the movie, and Stewart Svaasand, the director, was very happy with that title.
And Jamie, you've been tipped as the next big thing, the next big Ewan McGregor.
Oh, really?
A lot of hype surrounding you. How did you enjoy the film, and how do you feel about all the hype that's kind of surrounding you and your performances?
I try not to take the hype thing too seriously, really. I just try and get on with things. I mean, making, I was going to say Bum's Rush there as well. Everyone says Bum's Rush, eh? Everyone involved in the film still say Bum's Rush. I mean, One Last Chance. It's like really weird. I still caught that myself. But yeah, I had a great time making that, and it came right off the back of another film, so I was quite lucky that I had a couple on the bounce. And
Tipped for big things. OK, let's have a wee look at you in action. Here's One Last Chance.
They're wasters.
In a small Scottish town.
Right, every week you're late, we break a finger. If after 4 weeks you still haven't paid the whole arm, it's a kind of bonus deal.
Maybe we should play then.
aye, maybe.
They're about to hit the big time. I thought you had them.
We found it in old Tam's hand when we were taking him to the morgue.
Don't get too excited.
What is it?
Pure 24-carat hope. We're going to get away from here.
But when everyone else wants a piece of their action...
Gold? You don't know something I don't, do you?
Never trust anyone.
This man here, that's Frankie the Fence.
He's one of my contacts.
Since when have you had contacts? I want that gold, and I want to see it by the end of today.
They've only got one last chance to get it right.
This is really getting out of hand.
I think the answer to all my problems is to get me involved in a kidnap.
One last chance.
What a great cast. You've got Ian Robertson, James Cosmo, you've got, of course, yourself and yourself. What was it like all working together? You must have had a great laugh. It looks like great fun.
It was great fun. We were in this little place, Tomintoul, and like if you nip downstairs for a paper, you bump into the sound guy. You know, it's like we were the only people there. It felt, and everyone had to really get on because it was.
Now, in your spare time, kick around a football, you two, because I know you're huge football fans.
Hibs fans. Look at it.
Sorry, Hibs fans.
It's slightly different, isn't it?
Hibs are a level above everybody in football terms. No, we didn't play. We talked a lot about football, didn't we?
We talk a good game, yeah, definitely.
And is that why Jamie got the job, because he's a Hibs fan too?
Jamie got the job because he was the best person.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Well, the director's a Hearts fan, so I done well actually.
That's the only thing that I don't like about Stuart. I love him to death. He's very, very talented, but he's a jamble.
You say you were filming up north in Tomintoul. It's a small wee place, but you were filming during winter. It must have been freezing. What was it like out on location up there then?
It was freezing, yeah. Horizontal rain and nearly every day, and yeah, it was bitterly cold at times. But it was good fun, and it makes you just get on with it because you really want to get out again.
Now,
you know.
you're having the premiere tonight, big premiere, Scottish premiere tonight in Glasgow. It's also a film that you've produced, your own production company.
Yeah.
What's the name of your production company?
Hero Films, yeah.
And is this like is this the second or third film that you've made?
Well, it's the second film that I've been involved in producing, but the first one was To Kill a King, but that wasn't my company. This is the first one that me and Annie Batts, who's the producer, or the main producer, executive produced, which is a bit different.
Is that difficult to work doing it? I mean, I know you were saying a cameo role, but to sort of keep an eye on everything that was going on while sort of giving the best to your own part.
Well, it is difficult if you don't know what you're doing, because I didn't really. I mean, I kind of did, but I mean, it's tough. I mean, I just love being an actor, to be honest with you. Executive producing is very difficult and quite boring and dull. But we're going to do another film together with Stewart, which is a film about a narcoleptic journalist on a kind of quest.
Based on who? Do we know?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Stewart that question. But I think Stuart's wonderfully talented, and he's done a terrific film, and you know it's his first one. So.
And what are the parts like?
There's always a part for Jamie.
Depending if Hibs win in a couple of weeks, and if he's in a good mood.
Goodness me, let's hope they do.
Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah,
so what have you got coming up next? Because you're a bit of a homeboy as well. You've done loads of films. I mean, Hollywood blockbusters and all the rest of them, but you kind of kept your feet firmly on the ground, sort of traditional sort of homeboy, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, when I'm here, I mean, I finished the film I'm doing now in middle of April, and then I do a film in Bristol with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and then I go to New Zealand to do a movie there, which is quite a big film. So, yeah, but I come back to Scotland. I mean, I love Scotland. I love Fife. I love Easter Road, which is, you know, the cathedral of Eastern Scotland, as we all know.
Yeah, you famously once said as well that you would rather that Hibs won all the silverware that they can instead of getting an Oscar yourself now.
Do you stand by that now?
Never had my entire life, have you?
We're halfway there as it stands at the moment.
I know, absolutely. Do you regret saying that?
No, I think I said it in jest, but you know, it'd be nice to see Hibs win something. We haven't won anything since 1991, so I'll certainly be, you know, rooting for them. And I managed to, I didn't think I'd be able to get there, but I'm going to be in between Toronto and New York, so.
So you might just
jet over.
Oh, good.
Now,
talking of the Oscars, away from football, the Oscars. Did you watch the Oscars last night? Did you watch any of this stuff?
No, I didn't. I saw it in the news this morning. I heard it on the radio.
What do you think of the ceremonies? Are they all a bit gushy? Would you like to go to something like that? I mean, what do you think of the big celebration of the film? It's the biggest and it's the glitziest of them all. What do you think of them?
I think it'd be great to go.
Yeah, it'd be good fun, I suppose. Yeah, I heard a wee story that you know the goodie bags that you sometimes get. Apparently there was like $35,000 worth of stuff.
I heard that as well.
Each goodie bag.
But that was just for the losers. The winners got £100 worth of stuff.
Right?
Seemingly. I know. Have you ever been to the Oscars?
So I would like to go.
No, I've been asked to go quite a few times, but I never managed to go. I went to the BAFTA, I presented an award, and one of my films was up for an award this year at the BAFTAs, and the goodie bags there were fantastic.
Really?
You want to see what you got.
Oh.
I got a mobile phone with a camera in it, and I got.
We're in the wrong business, Lorraine.
Listen, wait till you see the goodie bag you get from Scotland today. Dougray and Jamie, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and good luck with the film. It looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much.
And